What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the Mikey's Action Figures channel. Today we're taking a look at the Infinity Ultron Build-A-Figure from the Disney Plus wave. He looks awesome. We're gonna check him out. Let's get it.
Strings. There are no strings on me.
What's up, you guys? Welcome back to the channel. It's your boy Mikey's Action Figures, and today we're taking a look at the Infinity Ultron Build-A-Figure. He looks nice. He looks dope. I'm excited for this one, especially because the Infinity Ultron was one of the coolest villains I think I saw in the What If series, besides Hank Pym's Yellow Jacket. That's a cool figure that I wish we had, but I'm glad that they made this Infinity Ultron because I really did like him in the series. That fight between him and the Watcher was dope to watch. I do have my likes and my dislikes about this figure. Now, I'll start off with my dislikes about the figure because he has this weapon that he can't hold. And I really just don't like the way that they decided to go with the way the hands are, because I feel like they just don't fit the figure well. His hand right here really does not grip onto anything. It will like hold on to it, but it does wobble a lot and it will fall off. So I really don't like the choice of the hands that they went with. I don't like this one either. Wish it was a blaster hand or something. And there's a bunch of other stuff I wish they would have gave us also. Like I wish they would have gave us an interchangeable head of the mask lifted up to look like the Vision head sculpt. I'll put a picture of how it would have looked right there. That would have been cool as well. But I'm going to get into his lance. I don't know if you would call this a lance or what you would call it, but it's like, it looks like a medieval times weapon. Like I really don't like the edges. Like I really don't like the plastic that they chose with it, because if you could tell, mine's already bending. It bends really easily. This side's bending also. It's a very, like right here, the middle parts are very, very firm, but the edges are what gets me, man. Like look how bendy that is. So the weapon bothers me. I would like, I'm sure people are gonna 3D print some nice looking weapons to go with this guy. One of the things I like and dislike about this figure also is I dislike the plastic cape. I really hate when they do the plastic cape, but I like that they didn't glue the cape on there because it is removable. All you have to do is pop it off like that and you remove it, and it makes it easy if you want to buy a custom cape, because then once you buy the custom cape, all you have to do is just slide the custom cape on his little spikes right there. So I'm gonna keep the cape off so we can check out the articulation on the figure for sure. Okay guys, so we're going to take a look at the articulation of the Build-A-Figure. We're going to start off with his head. So his head could go that far down. His head can go that far back. So not too far. So I was worried that this was going to hinder the arm, but it doesn't at all. Like it goes really far up, especially with these shoulder pads, because there's a lot of figures that they make with these that like the arms don't move at all. He does have like a diaphragm, side to side swivel. You kind of tilt him a little bit like that. He can go this far forward, so not too far, and then this far back, so not too far. His legs could go that far up, and then not far back, so very little. He does have your pinless double jointed arms, your pinless double jointed knees, and then he does have an ankle hinge that goes up and down, and then your usual ankle pivot. So he does have some really good articulation there. Alright, so let me straighten him out, because we're going to get into some size comparisons so you can see what he looks like. That is one of the things that bothers me also, is his height. I feel like he's not very tall. He's not as tall as like the Build-A-Figure Watcher. He's also not as tall as the MCU Ultron Build-A-Figure, which I don't have, so I can't compare them. But I can compare him to the What If Doctor Strange. So that's him next to the What If Doctor Strange. So at least he's taller than Doctor Strange, but I feel like he should be way taller, especially for a bath. Like when you're buying a bath, you do want the height to be a little taller. And then this is him next to the comic book Ultron. So if you guys are trying to kind of put him next to the comic book Ultron, have him be their leader, you could do that as well. Something I was thinking about doing. And then finally, the last figure I'll compare it to, just for height reasons, is the Kingpin Build-A-Figure. Now, I get what you're saying. These guys don't match. They don't go together. Why are you putting them together? I just want to see the height difference. I feel like when you're able to see Ultron next to a Build-A-Figure that's supposed to be tall, you kind of get the idea of why you feel like he's too small, why you feel like he's not bulky enough. He should have been more bulkier, he should have been more taller, and it's a little disappointing because I was expecting this figure to be a big figure. But overall, he's a really nice figure. I don't hate him, I do like him. I think that he's a dope character from the What If series, and I think hopefully we might see him again. At least we have him, and I'd rather have him than not have him at all. So that is my last comparison. Okay, so I'm gonna start off by showing you a head swap with Killmonger, the Killmonger head sculpt right here, because Killmonger does end up taking the armor, so it does fit on there pretty nicely. It looks a little funny, but it doesn't look bad. That's how it looks. If you want to put, like, I have some sticky tack right here, and I'll go ahead and put it. So I'll put the sticky tack inside, and I'll just place it over, put it in there. So that's if you put like a little bit of sticky tack over it, then it looks a little bit better. So now he looks a little bit better, but not, you know. So go ahead and put that head sculpt back on, and then I'll show you guys some of the things that I did to fix like the hand problem. Okay, so the way I fixed the hand problem is very simple. So I went ahead and I took 2 Dr. Doom hands. So these 2 Dr. Doom hands, we got your trigger Dr. Doom hand, just a regular Dr. Doom hand that looks like more menacing, more scary. And all I did was basically pop off the hands. So I'm going to take that hand off and swap it with the trigger finger hand. And that's how it looks with it. So it doesn't look perfect, but it looks pretty damn good. And then in order to get his accessory in there, so you just take the weapon and bam, it doesn't move at all. And then now you can get in like the poses that you want. So that's pretty cool. The other hand too, you can switch it out, and I like the other hand because it looks more menacing, like it looks scarier, you know, a little bit more robotic, a little bit cooler. And then you could put, you know, accessories in this hand better than the other one for like the cosmic cube and stuff like that. So that's cool. That's something that I kind of went through all my hands and saw what I liked more, and I felt like the Dr. Doom hands just look better. Dr. Doom also has fisted hands, so you can use those too. So now you have more range of hands to use. But so that's it for this portion. I mean, he's a really nice figure. I like him a lot. I think he's dope. Like I said, him in the What If series was really cool to see. It was really cool to see him fight the Watcher. I think now that I have this bath, I might end up buying the Watcher bath to kind of recreate the scenes of them fighting. But my only problem with the Watcher bath, the reason why I didn't get it, is because I liked him in the armor where he was fighting. I'll show the picture of them two fighting right here. But I like the armor that the Watcher had. But who knows if they're ever going to make that. But we're going to go ahead and show some poses and, you know, do some cool stuff with it. And that's it. Guys, so there you have it. That's it for this video. Thank you guys so much for watching. Don't forget to hit that like button. Don't forget to comment down below. And don't forget to subscribe if you guys are new to this channel. And thank you guys so much once again. We appreciate it. Have a good one, you guys. Let's get it.
I told you fools. This is gonna be a good video.